Hi, Green Heroes. So today's podcast topic is why installing renewable energies are expensive. So first of all, we can look in Malaysia. One of it is that why many people are not willing to install solar panels at their roof is because of the monthly installment they need to pay. You see, for a lot of B40 people and M40 people, right, they are already having a lot of commitments. And if you were to ask them to pay an extra 600 to 700 every month just to pay for the solar panels, it's going to be tough. And then when they look at the flow, right, like how many years it take for them to break even, most of them would say, if you take the longer term installment, you maximize the installment period, you will take at least a decade or 12 years to break even just to finish paying off all your installment, paying off all your loan, and then after that, to get back your cost of investing, it will take at least 10 to 12 years, a decade to 12 years. And why renewable energies are expensive, installation is expensive, is because the demand is not much over here in Malaysia. People are still using still use the traditional. The governments as well is not providing sufficient grants or even promoting or advocating for renewable energy in a larger scale. And also another thing is that and many people can't afford it because of the daily expenses they are looking at it, the monthly liability they have. And also some people don't see a necessity or the need to actually install solar panels, install wind energy, rainwater harvesting system. They don't see a need to do all these things because they are not aware of the benefits of doing this. And if you look into it, right, some people who actually install solar panels, some people who install rainwater harvesting system, they actually have the experience, right? First-hand experience is like, what is it like to actually have or to collect rainwater and then use it for your plants, to wash car. They actually have the experience. That's why they're willing to install it. And if you were to ask people who have solar panels at their rooftop, okay, most of them will tell you that it's because of their experience. They know that they actually feel it, that the electricity power up by the solar panels is able to power up some parts of their home or even sell it back to TNB. So if we can give the people the experience of what it's like, give them first-hand experience of what it's like to have a solar panels at their house, rainwater harvesting system, I think it will be great. Okay, we need to give people experience, and definitely, and I do agree that the installation is very expensive because there's a labor cost involved, materials as well, and of course when the demand is very low in the market, okay, what happens is that you will actually the price will be quite pricey. But of course, if there's more and more demand and there are more productions coming in flooding the market, it will be cheaper. So it's all about economics. So at the end, why renewable energies are expensive in Malaysia is because there's a lack of demand, there's lack of emphasis by the government. Every year in the budget, there was not much being table, or there's not much being allocated for renewable energy. It's not emphasized a lot in the state level or by the city councils, by the mayor. It's not really emphasized, and medias are not talking about it, so people don't see an interest in it. So if you want to see people have interest into renewable energy to make it cheaper, we need to increase the demand. Okay, you look at Germany, how long does it take for them to actually get people to actually practice a green lifestyle, to practice the installations of renewable energy, to harness the wind, to harness the sun. So it all takes experience and time. So if we start right now to actually educate people, okay, from tertiary education or maybe from secondary school, if we can educate them right now the importance of it, I can tell you that in a decade time you can see that the trend of renewable energy, the consumption or even installation will increase from time to time because people have the knowledge and they can actually experience it. So yeah, I hope to see in a decade time that many parts of Malaysia would already have solar panels at their house. I know the government has already doing a lot for their part, but they need to get the community to be involved, because at the end of the day, if you want Malaysia to achieve a net carbon emission, or if you want Malaysia to achieve a status where people actually do support renewable energy, we need to get the public support. We cannot be just showing that the government is doing it. We need the people as well. The people and the government needs to work collectively together as one, so that we can drive and show impact to the world that Malaysia is slowly accepting. Okay, the people of Malaysia is accepting renewable energy to be part of their daily life. So that's how we can make it cheaper. The more demand we have, more productions are flooding in the market, there is some more materials coming in, and things will go cheap. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in to this topic. And if you have any other topics that you want us to speak in the future, feel free to leave a comment, and we will do our best to educate and empower you on that topic so that you can share this knowledge with other people out there. So that's all for today's podcast topic. Thank you, and I'll see you in our next episode.